Alright guys, Jotun back again with another video, and now after the Rage review I'm going to review Deus Ex Human Revolution. Now I've got some issues here. Well, you probably all know I've got issues if you know me at all, but that's for another video probably. This game, everyone said to me, well, or you know, that I watched, don't skip this game, don't miss out on this game. So I was like, okay. I didn't get it straight away, probably got it 3 weeks ago, and I've been going through it, and then I got Rage, and I decided to put this to one side, and also got FIFA in the meantime, and I just wanted to get through Rage so I could do a review of that, because that game's got a lot of talk around it. But now I'm on to Deus Ex. And what the fuck? Rage got absolutely slated for its graphics. And this is what I can't work out, and this is why I think the PC market tends to do a detriment to games when it's not really needed. Now, don't get me wrong, the cutscenes in this are fantastic. And if you watch a lot of the trailers that I've watched, especially for console ones, there was a Xbox 360 trailer, like a mission trailer, and it was all cutscenes, and basically the actual gameplay graphics are fucking awful in this. I mean, Rage got absolutely slated for its graphics. I mean, so people were crying that Rage didn't work on their PCs, absolutely crying their hearts out. And then you get this piece of shit in my console. It looks like fucking PS2. The graphics almost look like they tried to do like a cell shaded effects. There's a distinct outline to all the faces, like a black outline around everything. It's weird looking. Maybe I'm missing something, guys. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me if you've played it. Leave it in the comments below. But no. Sorry. If Rage is going to get slated, this game should get slated for its graphics and the frame rate. Oh my god! Even when you're not doing anything. I just did a mission where I was going all stealthy, and the frame rate was still bad. Oh dear, this is a huge disappointment because this game got high scores all over the board. It's got some quite good gameplay elements. There's basically the story. Sorry guys, I had to start with that because of the thing people have been talking shit about Rage's graphics. But basically the story is, this is your Adam Jensen. You're a security manager for Sarif Industries, which is doing like biomechanical shit, these augmentations, which I'll explain in a minute. And basically your building or your company gets attacked by these mercenaries, and your girlfriend, wife, whatever, ends up getting killed as a result of that attack. And then it's up to you to try and find out through different missions what exactly happened. You know, and who's really behind the attack and behind her murder. And like with Rage, the mission structure is actually, it's a bit more flexible than Rage. You can select, you know, you can choose inactive or active missions. You can select between the two. There's side missions and main quests, so it's quite similar to Rage. But the thing where it differs from Rage quite a lot is not only the stealth elements, but also the augmentations. The augmentations basically allow you to play the game how you want. And that's probably the most positive thing out of it, is the customization. You can pretty much be the kind of soldier, the kind of warrior that you want to be. If you want to be a stealth guy, there's augmentations to fit that. If you want to be a gun guy, then the augmentations are there to fit that. So that's actually one positive. Again though, the story, it doesn't grab you. Now, granted, I haven't finished the game, but I do know the story. I've watched a couple of walkthroughs, especially the DSP one, to kind of see if I wanted to buy it. And I actually don't think the story is that great. I think this story has been done before as well. You know, it's all about, you know, going against the man, going against the big company with the big bucks, and you know, who's the shadow, who's pulling the strings in the background. It's all been done before, and like I said, I'm not slating it because other games will do it, but when a game like Rage gets absolutely slated for doing it, and this game seems to get off scot-free for whatever reason. So that's the story. And that coffee is so cold it's disgusting. Oh shit. Oof. So talk about the graphics. The sound is okay, but when you're doing like the open world investigations, a lot of the characters say the same things. There's a lot of lines repeated. Here's the other problem I have with it. Now, the stealth elements. This game wants to be Metal Gear so bad it's not even funny. As soon as I started doing the stealth elements, I was just like, my god, it's Metal Gear Solid. Something that nobody else seems to mention in any review. This game just wants to be Metal Gear so bad. It wants to be like a cross between Metal Gear and a first-person shooter, and to me it doesn't work. And this is just my opinion. Like I said, it's got great scores across the board. People are saying, you know, in this cluttered market around this time of year, don't skip on this game. For me, I would rent it first, especially if you're on console. I don't know about PC. The graphics are probably a lot better on PC, but for console, I would rent this first, because to me, I've seen the story before, and again, people keep bringing in this RPG thing. No, I'm no big expert on RPGs, but I'm pretty sure that RPGs are more involved than basically selecting different attachments for your body or different augmentations. That's about the only RPG element in it. Other than that, it's just an open world first person shooter. To me, it's got RPG elements to it, but people were trying to make out that it was it was more RPG than anything because of the strategy. But there's not a lot of strategy to it. You can breeze through the missions pretty quick. It doesn't require a lot of skill for me. The gunplay's good. That's another good thing actually. The gunplay's really good, and the guns take a bit of skill to use, especially like the larger guns, like your combat rifle and your large rifles and things like that. But overall, guys, I wasn't impressed. I really wasn't impressed. And like I said, the reason I wanted to do this review now, like I said, I know I haven't finished the game, but I've played about 20 hours of it, so I've seen pretty much all it's going to offer. And I just wanted to do like a review, like a companion review to go with the Rage one, because both these games have got serious you know, Rage it's been said that Rage has got serious issues, but to me there's more graphical issues in this than there is in Rage, for me anyway. The frame rate, the kind of haze or fuzziness of the graphics is terrible, and the frame rate is just god awful for me anyway. Alright guys, so that's my review of Deus Ex Human Revolution. Better give it a score, hadn't I? I'm going to go just a bit lower than Rage. I'm going to go 7.5 out of 10. Like I said, the story's not great, the graphics are not great, but like the customisation's really good, the gunplay's really good, and some of the missions are quite fun. So, but I would rent it first, because like I said, you might some reviews you might be going in thinking it's the game that it isn't. And this review probably won't make me popular, because like I said, a lot of people have been tossing the salad to this game, I tell you, and I just don't see it myself. Alright guys, that was my review for Deus Ex bloody hell, got it on the brain. Deus Ex Human Revolution from Eidos and Square Enix. Alright guys, see you later. Jotun out.